You don't laugh in your sleep. Hi guys, do I have any Oreo on my mouth? I just had a chocolate covered dark chocolate Oreo. So good. Anyway, I don't think I've talked to you today, so hi, how are you? I'm Stephanie, if you haven't met me. We are up here getting ready for a nap, but let me just go over our day so far. Today is Thursday, and we had a Walmart order coming. Unfortunately, a lot of things were out of stock, like not even replaced. They did replace some things, but no bananas, no blueberries, no naan bread that we use for our pizzas. I feel like there were some other things. So yeah, we're gonna need another shopping order from somewhere sooner than later. But for now, we'll just see what we have, and if there's any more holes that pop up in the pantry, we can put it into this order. I tried again to get a Lego car for him, this red Lego car. They have all these little $4 packs, and I've been trying to get all of them, and that's the last one. And I've tried so many times to get it. They sent a little black one that we already had, but we got it back in June, and Jax built it when we were in the Outer Banks while Sebastian was building a different set. So Sebastian happily did it, and it was really hard for him, so it was a good challenge. So yeah, that was groceries. I got down there and put those away. We had some breakfast because we did get some donuts in. I put several types, and a couple were out of stock, but we still got donut holes and apple fritters. I usually just like throw a ton of that bakery sort of stuff onto our order because inevitably much of it is out of stock. And then we took a quick walk. It was really sad. He was like running around the house being obnoxious, and I was getting angry messages from my husband who was on meetings downstairs. So you'd think that he'd want to walk a lot, but no, as soon as we started walking, he's like, I'm so tired. And we get back home by cutting the walk short, and then he starts running around the house again. Why was that? You said you were tired on the walk. Then you got home and just wanted to run? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I started painting again. I painted another coat on the caps board, and it's already dried and it needs more. The red just, I can still see the white, and I've done like 4 coats. It's so frustrating. But I got that moved out of the way somewhere where it wouldn't get the dog like licking the wet paint or anything. And I penciled the lines onto the Washington Nationals board. And I've done one coat of blue down the center. It's gonna have opposite colors of the other board. And girl stuff, sorry, but standing still is the one thing that hurts me so much when I'm dealing with monthly stuff. And walking is fine, sitting is fine, laying is fine, standing still, instant pain. So standing there painting was agony, and I couldn't anymore. But luckily it was lunchtime. I had extra tofu from last night. I cook up some I guess it was like garlic tofu and in fairly large triangles for Jax and I to eat last night. But it only uses about half the pack of tofu, so when I'm making tofu for just me or for myself and him, I chop up the rest into cubes and I toss it in the pan as well and just stir fry it with some seasonings, then stick it in the fridge. And so lately I've been tossing that back in a pan of olive oil, heating it up, and then I get one of those ready packs of like microwave 90-second rice, jasmine. But without cooking it, I just dump it into the pan and start cooking that. Add some sesame oil and some soy sauce. Cook that up. What?
Find another.
There's definitely one more, so you just have to dig. It's probably at the bottom. I know there's two. After I've cooked it a little bit with the soy sauce, I toss in some frozen veggies. My favorite is when we have the peas and carrots mixed, but I didn't see that, so we just did peas today. And once they have thawed out, I make a little hole and I crack an egg in, scramble it just lightly with a fork, and let it have a minute to start to cook. And then I start stirring everything up, and it makes nice little fried rice scrambled egg in there. And yeah, that's about all you need to do for a very fast, like 10-minute fried rice with tofu. You could probably take some, like if you had grilled chicken that you had left over or something like that, chop it up and do the same thing but with that. Yeah, so the kids get really excited when I make that. Sebastian had already started grabbing from the snack bowl to make his lunch, but he ended up wanting a little bowl after. I was like, are you sure I'm gonna take all this rice? Because I'd made Jax and myself bowls. He's like, no, yeah, I'll take a little bit. And then he inhaled it. It's like, I need more rice. But we had already eaten all of ours. But yeah, then they played a game of Sorry, the board game, because Sebastian was desperate for brother to play Sorry with him. I had to offer him 30 points, $3 to get him to play. Jax won, but Sebastian did really good, and he got 2 of his pieces home, right? But he was really, really tired and confused towards the end, so we are planning for a nap. You said you would? You need it, right? Yeah, so we can have a good night? He says he's going to. Anyway, I need to get everything set up for nap, and he's gonna play for a couple minutes. Piggy is exhausted because my husband came up right before lunch when he got off his long meeting and they took a walk together, so see you on the other side of nap. Alright, I'm doing the video. Keep your eyes closed. You don't laugh in your sleep. My hair is crazy. Let's just ignore that. But look at Benny's tag. How cute is this? Amazon had someone selling custom tags. They are not engraved. It's just printed right on. On the back it has my cell phone number so that if he can go out in the future and he gets left behind, somebody can call. But yeah, Sebastian had asked last week what this little tab was for, and I said it was to attach a leash and a tag. And he's like, but Benny needs a tag. And I didn't really want to use real Benny's tags. I have them put up to save. So yeah, we ordered a little $5 tag. The boys just came up and they're in Jax's room, so they have not gotten changed or anything. I need to get vitamins and I'm making the bed and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and update. Oh gosh, what is Ziggy barking at? Let me look out the window, people. I don't see anything. I don't know what his deal is. Why is he barking? Ziggy! Ziggy! Cut it out! Stop barking! He's like staring at me. He's like, what? Anyway, okay. So I left you at nap time mostly, and he napped. That was good. He was so tired that he was like, I keep feeling like I need to take a big breath. I'm like, dude, that feeling you're feeling is exhaustion. He was like rubbing his eyes and yawning and yeah, so tired. But I was right there with him. It's that time of the month and I'm on blood thinners and it just makes me super anemic and weak and exhausted and in pain, and I needed to nap, so I napped with him. I'm trying to rally from my husband's painting project, but it's taking so many coats. The red is horrible and it needs so many coats of paint. So after nap I went down and I was on the struggle bus, but I got one coat of background painted on the baseball cornhole board. But the hockey one still needs another coat on the background. Probably 3 coats on the baseball one. I'll see what I can do tomorrow, but it was hurting to stand up. And then we were frustrated because I was planning on making pizzas tonight, but the crusts didn't come with our groceries. They were out of stock. And it was going to throw everything off. We were going to do pizzas tonight. My husband is out with his friend tomorrow, and I usually order with the boys. And then Saturday and Sunday we do one order and one pasta, whichever order we want to do it in. And then Monday I was going to do soup unless my husband orders some meat or something. So yeah, I was just throwing everything off. I didn't really crave anything because I was feeling kind of gross. And Jax wanted pizza, so we ended up just ordering pizza from, there's a little place down the street. It's a chain, Mod Pizza. We initially tried to order all locally owned businesses at the beginning of this, but it's hard sometimes. And it's just, Mod is the best fit for us because you just pay a flat price and can put as many toppings as you want. And when you're like me and you take off the cheese, you don't add any meat, so you want to add a lot of vegetable toppings to make it actually taste like something, you can't be paying $1, $1.50 for each vegetable topping. So that works out the best for me. So we did that. I'm holding my head to make my brain work better. After that, I just, like any other day this week, I would have gone back to painting, but I just couldn't sit. So I curled up under my blanket with some hot coffee. I don't know what is going on. I just got dragged in. I curled up under my blanket and I was working on my knitting. I am doing that mystery knit along sweater. On the 9th I get the next clue, so I'm trying to get this wrist done. It is Tetris themed. And yeah, now we are past bedtime, so I'm gonna go get them ready for bed. and we will see you tomorrow. I hope you are safe and happy,
Mommy,
and I hope that you don't forget.
wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Hey, Mommy,
Girl, wash your hands.